Hello everyone, in this video we're going to draw Buttercup. Start by drawing a big oval as a guide for the head. To draw the oval, first make two small marks to indicate the oval's length, and then on the sides make two more small marks to indicate the oval's width. Make sure that the marks for the oval's width are farther apart than the marks for the oval's length. Now connect the marks using curved lines to finish the shape of the oval. Sketch lightly at first so that it's easy to erase if you make a mistake. Also, pause the video to draw at your own pace. Don't draw the oval too thin. Pay attention to how wide it is in relation to its length. The top and bottom edges of the oval should be flatter than the sides. Now draw a horizontal line across the middle of the head. This is a construction guide that will help you place the facial features later on. Now draw a vertical line for another construction guide. Place the vertical line slightly to the right of center. Under the head, draw a small square-like shape as a guide for the body. First, draw two vertical lines for the sides, then close off the shape at the bottom using a horizontal line. On the bottom edge of the head, draw two short sloping lines as guides for the arms. Pay attention to how small these lines are in relation to the head. On the lower right side of the body, draw a vertical line as a guide for the first leg. To the left, draw a shorter vertical line as a guide for the other leg. And that's it for the guidelines. Now let's start on the final drawing. Inside the head, near the top, draw a horizontal line for the front part of the hair. Curve the line downward on the sides. Draw a small triangular shape where the vertical line is for a split on the hair. Sketch lightly at first, and when you get these shapes right, darken the lines. This line should be about halfway between the horizontal construction guide and the top edge of the head. On the top left side of the head, draw a long sloping line for the first eyebrow. Bend the bottom tip of the line upward to create a furrowed brow. To the right of the vertical construction guide, draw another sloping line for the other eyebrow. Bend the bottom tip of the line so that it's similar to a check mark. Under the eyebrow on the left, draw a line that curves to the left for the first eye. The bottom edge of the eye should be very close to the bottom edge of the head. Sketch lightly at first and only darken the line when you get the shape right. Draw another curved line under the eyebrow on the right for the other eye. The eyes should be big and they should take up most of the space inside the head. The eye on the right should be smaller because the head is slightly turned. Inside the eye on the left, draw a small circle for a highlight. Place the circle directly on the horizontal construction guide so that the highlight is in the middle of the eye. Sketch lightly at first and only darken the circle when you get the shape right. Inside the eye on the right, draw another circle for the other highlight. Place this circle close to the left edge of the eye. Inside the eye on the left, draw a bigger circle around the highlight for the pupil. If you'd like, you can use the small marks method to draw this circle too. First, make a few small marks to indicate the sides of the circle, and then connect the marks using curved lines to finish the shape of the circle. The top part of the pupil will be hidden behind the eyebrow. Pay attention to the distance between the edges of the pupil and the highlight circle. Draw another circular shape inside the eye on the right for the other pupil. This pupil is basically made up of a long curved line. On the top left side of the head, draw a small angled line for the hair that's sticking up. This line should be similar to a capital letter M. Now use the first oval as a guide to draw the rest of the head. Simply darken the oval to create the shape of the head. Don't darken the top left side of the oval where the hair is standing up. On the left side of the head, draw a long curved shape for the back of the hair. Bend the top part of this shape outward and then curve the bottom in toward the head. The top part of this shape should be wide and the bottom narrow. On the right side, draw another curved line for the other side of the hair. The bottom of the hair should be very close to the bottom edge of the head. Between the eyes, near the bottom, draw a short U-shaped line for the mouth. Use the sloping line on the lower left side of the head as a guide to draw the first arm. First, lightly sketch the shape of the arm around the guideline. When you get the shape of the arm right, darken the line. Use the short sloping line on the right side as a guide to draw the other arm the same way. The shape of the arm should be similar to a tilted letter U. Now use the short vertical line on the lower left side of the body as a guide to draw the first leg. Just like with the arms, first lightly sketch the shape of the leg around the guideline. This leg is folded up, so the shape is basically a small oval. Sketch lightly at first and only darken the leg when you get the shape right. Now draw a long curved line around the vertical guide to the right for the other leg. This line should be similar to a long letter U. Inside the leg on the left, draw a horizontal line for the shoe. Under the line, draw a curved shape for an opening on the shoe. This shape should be similar to a capital letter D on its side. Now draw similar shapes inside the leg on the right for the other shoe. Darken the small square under the head to create the dress. Don't overlap the leg on the left as you darken the shape. Inside the shape, draw two horizontal lines for a stripe on the dress. Now go over the final lines with a pen, a marker, or any other type of permanent ink. The next few steps are sped up so that the video won't be too long. Take your time and be careful when you ink your drawing to avoid any accidents. Don't ink the initial guidelines, only the final drawing. When the ink dries, erase all of the guidelines. Now color your drawing. Use peach to color the body. Add a thick outline around the pupils using green to create the irises. Color the dress green too. Use black for the hair, the pupils, the stripe on the dress, and the shoes. And that's it for Buttercup. Don't forget to pause the video to draw at your own pace. Also, please visit EasyDrawingTutorials.com where every step of this tutorial is broken down into an individual image. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. Also subscribe for more videos in the future. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep drawing.